Jai Gurudev, Sangeeta Janiji, thank you for joining us today. I am excited to delve into the fascinating story you shared about your experiences with Gurudev. Could you walk us through the events surrounding that memorable incident when you found yourself unexpectedly tasked with preparing food for Gurudev? Of course, it was quite an unexpected turn of events to say the least. I was in the German ashram awaiting Gurudev's arrival from Canada. At the time for his arrival neared, I noticed that no arrangements had been made for his meal. When I inquired, to my surprise, I was told that I was the designated cook for Gurudev. That must have been quite daunting considering you had no prior experience in cooking. Absolutely, I had never cooked before in my life. All I knew were some basic dishes like boiling pasta or stir frying vegetables. But the prospect of cooking for Gurudev, whom I deeply revered, left me feeling overwhelmed. How did you manage to handle the situation? Well, I decided to make do with what little knowledge I had. I started preparing the early meal in the morning, even before Gurudev's expected arrival time at night. My mind was consumed with thoughts of whether the food would turn out all right, even though Gurudev usually preferred a simple glass of warm milk before retiring for the night. It sounds like you were deeply focused on ensuring everything went smoothly. Absolutely, my entire day was dedicated to preparing Gurudev's meals, despite knowing he might not even eat it. But I couldn't shake off the feeling of responsibility and devotion towards him. And what happened when Gurudev finally arrived? Well, much to my surprise, his flight was delayed and he arrived much later than expected. By that time, I was already in a state of nervous anticipation. When he finally arrived and I offered him the meal, he shocked me by expressing his hunger, which was quite unusual for him. That must have been unexpected considering Gurudev's usual habits. Indeed, it was a real moment for me. Despite my doubts about the meal, Gurudev not only ate it, but also remarked on feeling unusually hungry, which he attributed to the love and effort I had put into preparing the food. It's incredibly how deeply connected you felt to Gurudev through this experience. Absolutely, it was a profound realization of the bond between a disciple and their master. Gurudev's actions and words made me understand that our connection with him goes beyond mere physical proximity. Thank you for sharing such a remarkable experience with us, Sangeeta Janiji. It truly highlights the depth of devotion and connection between a guru and their disciple. It was my pleasure. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to recount this unforgettable moment, Jai Gurudev.